Hello guys, welcome to the BrandExperts360 online productivity series. My name is always Ayowolawaju Ali, and in this series of videos I'm going to be showing you some of the very important things we need to put together when we are working online, and how we can become very productive online, because there is a lot of activities happening online, and a lot of people do not realize that watching movies or reading stuff or downloading stuff online is not being productive, but producing and making use of whatever you have to eventually make money is what productivity is all about. So we want to talk about being socially productive online here, and that is what this very video is all about. So let me quickly go into social productivity. Now, social productivity talks about how do you leverage your social media platforms like Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Google Plus, and all those social media platforms, and how do you leverage them to start achieving something better on the internet. So we know we all have this tendency of joining so many groups due to one tutorial or the other we have gone through, and from what I've personally experienced, I've come to the understanding that it is not by joining a lot of groups that makes you productive online. It is by joining relevant groups. In fact, you might just be a member to maybe just 2 or 3 relevant groups that are powerful enough to help you achieve what you want to achieve on the internet. So right here, right now, on this very video, I'm on Facebook, and I'm going to be going to all the groups I have on Facebook, and I'm going to leave all those groups today, right now, on this productivity video. Now you come to understand that there are some of these groups that you are in that you just be thinking, how did I even get into these groups? You just be thinking, what actually brought me to these groups? And sometimes it is maybe because you saw a lot of your friends in some groups and all those things, and then you're like, what is actually happening? So now, coming to my groups, you can see so many groups that have been invited in, so many people trying to invite you to join one group or the other, and you have to really start thinking, is it really beneficial for you? What is the essence of this group? In fact, most of these groups are being created by all these so-called bloggers, and what they do is just try to add you up to all these groups. So you need to be able to check your settings and make sure that nobody can just add you to any group anyhow. So they need to invite, just like what I have done, and you can see all these group invites. You can see there are tons and tons of them. So my job is to just come here and just decline all of them, because decline all of them, you can see prevent members from adding or inviting you again. You do the same thing for everything. So you need to decline all of them, and then so there are softwares for you to be able to do this. I actually have a premium software for Facebook, but the software is IP based. So if your system, in fact, if your system is maybe you format your system and then you want to reinstall the software, you need to contact the software programmers to change the license key they gave you before, and then use that a new license key. They'll send you a new license key, which is what you are going to use to join the to activate the software again. So we have to do this. I'm doing that, so I'm going to do that after this video. I'm going to make sure I do all that. Then after doing that, you also have to come to your groups. Now look at my main groups here. These are my main groups. Internet Mastermind Club is my paid secret group. You can see there's actually nobody there because it's a secret I just created, and I only want the best of my students that can pay for a monthly access fee for the group to be there, because I'm going to be sharing so many stuff there, absolutely free. So but they have to pay for a monthly solution, and this is Fiverr Millionaires Forum for those of my students that are with my Fiverr Breakthrough System, and this is a graphic design university. and this one is for make more money on Fiverr. I'm still going to work on this one, and probably give it a new name, and maybe we are going to work on how to really make the group reasonable. So, and these are the same groups that. So now these world stars, I don't know how I was added to this kind of group, and how I even became an admin. So I'm removing myself from that group and preventing anybody from adding me to that group again. Now after that, you can now see there are some groups here I joined, and like this indie authors and book covers, I actually joined the group. I'm thinking I can actually promote my services on this group. But most of these groups, you can see that most of those people in these groups, they are writers and they are authors. So when you try to promote yourself in groups like this, sometimes they just ban you and tell you this is not a group for you to do business or something. So we need to really look at all these, like this one, business in Nigeria. I think it's just better we just leave all these groups. Now the essence of leaving these groups is mainly because when you don't leave groups, when you join groups and you join a lot of groups and you do not leave these groups, what you realize is that all these groups are what will be how do I want to call it, their post is what you'll be seeing over and over and over again. And then you come to realize that those posts that are important to you, that you are supposed to see, you will not see them, because it is these groups that you keep seeing their posts over and over again. And it's really disheartening, because there are sometimes I will post something online and it will be 3, 4, 5 days before some of my very important students will see this thing, and they'll come to me, I just saw this, and I tell them, you have not been following me on Facebook. You have been following so many junk stuff. That's the reason why you have issues with not really getting what I'm posting. So we need to first make sure that we go to our Facebook account, check all our groups, and we take that time, if it is 30 minutes, if it is 1 hour, to remove ourselves from all these unnecessary groups. All this, look at Nigeria Biafra Forum, look at all the groups, so many groups that doesn't even really make any sense. Just look at all the groups I'm in. So, and there are some of these groups that I'm not even the one that decided to join, they just added me to these groups. So series and series of groups, so almost 50 to 100 groups that does not really make any sense to you. So you need to leave all these groups and join only relevant groups. By the time I'm done with this, I would have removed myself from all the necessary groups and probably be a member to a maximum of 10 groups, because we have to be creative and we have to be productive. So we need to be in groups that relate to what we do and makes our productivity work far, far better. So like these Fiverr groups now, Fiverr groups before, when we used to be there, you'll be able to share stuff, but now you realize that all those Fiverr groups, it is only those that created the groups, the admins, that are able to do these things. So you that you are just a member, you are just a figurehead, they do not allow you to do anything reasonable on those groups. So that is what we want to learn, and this is what we want to learn for the first productivity class today. How do we become productive socially? So we need to be able to go to our Facebook, because this is what 99% of us use to market, to make money, to do so many things, to communicate, to connect. So we need to go and make sure that we remove ourselves from all these useless, unlikely groups that we do not need, and then start focusing on those groups that will make a lot of sense for us. So you can message me, and I will add you to the groups that, like this one now, this graphic design university is for my students that are into graphic design. FBS is for my students that bought my Fiverr breakthrough system, while this one is just for general Fiverr, and this one is for my internet mastermind students. So thank you for watching this video, and in the next productivity video we are going to be talking about how to be productive on Twitter. What are the people, who you need to follow on Twitter, what are the posts you need to retweet or comment on Twitter, and then we move on to the next video. Thank you so much for watching this video. My name always Ali, and these videos, like I said in the series, we're going to be making it just 10 minutes productivity videos, and it's going to be fully packed, it's going to be interesting, and it's going to be something that's going to be very useful for all of us. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.